Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Erig, otherwise known as Dr. Shell or Dr. Test Prep. Welcome to the Dr. Test Prep YouTube channel. I'm thrilled. I'm at a beautiful campground recording videos to help you be amazing. So I'm almost done with word knowledge. This is our last lesson. If you do not have the free book, please make sure you get it. It's free in the description, growthmindsetcollaborative.org. If you're interested in the paid version with 700 more questions, there's details at the end of this video. So our last lesson on word knowledge, I'm calling 3.9, meaning shifts. So we're going to see how word meaning shifts based on the tone and the context of what we're reading. And as always, we're going to start easier and get a little bit harder. All right, so how do we measure meaning and context? We're going to see what's the tone of the sentence. Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it neutral? Is it critical? Is it sarcastic? Are there words like but or nor or that make contradictory? Are there words like and or for that explain? So we're going to look at surrounding words and determine multiple meanings. All right, here we go. The speaker's tone was measured, acknowledging limitations without weakening the argument. Measured comes up a lot in our studies. I really hope you see measured on your test. So when something is measured, it is deliberately controlled. Okay, we're not overemphasizing anything. We're not decreasing it. We're just saying this is how it is. The results were predictable, though the method used to reach them was not. So we were expecting this, but how we got there was like, So based on evidence, lacking originality, expected given the pattern, easy to understand. I would say predictable most likely goes with expected, because when we predict something, we're expecting something to happen. I predict tomorrow it's going to be just as cold because the trees are not moving. And if you watch my other video, you know what I'm talking about. All right, his response was aggressive, pressing his point while ignoring objections. Aggressive. Now, can aggressive be physically forceful? Yes, but that's not likely what it's about. Can it be overly assertive in this case? Yes, that's what we're looking for. He could be motivated. He could be quick to act, but he wasn't physically forceful. The best use of the word is he was overly assertive. The findings were significant, but only within a narrowly defined context. So narrowly. Does that mean it was large? No. Statistically valid? That would typically mean we need it to be proven over and over again. Noticeable? Perhaps, but meaningful under specific conditions? Yes, because around it, it talks about very narrow things. It was very significant. The explanation was simple, yet it accounted for major variables. So lacking depth? No, because it talked about variables. Free of unnecessary complexity? That's probably the best answer. Incomplete? No, because it accounted for variables. Easy to prove? There wasn't any mention of proving or data. So B is the best answer. The manager gave a direct response, though it avoided the broader issue. So he answered the question, but he didn't discuss everything. Honestly, I think President Trump is very good at this. He'll give you an answer, but he won't give you all the side notes that go around it sometimes, oftentimes, especially when something's going on. So did they get a straightforward response? Yes, but it was limited. It didn't address everything that was going forward. The results were interesting, though they offered little practical application. So interesting is like, oh, cool. So it's worth noting, but there's nothing that we can do about it. Okay. If it was important, then we could apply it, but we can't apply it. So it was interesting, but not very useful. The explanation was clear, even if some assumptions remained unstated. So clear. So easy to understand? Probably. Unstated, it wouldn't be complete. Free from error, that doesn't really address, and fully supported because assumptions were unstated. So easy to understand is the best choice. The student's answer was basic, demonstrating understanding, but not deeper analysis. So they still understood it, so it wasn't incorrect. Potentially too brief, limited to fundamental ideas, or oversimplified. demonstrating understanding without deeper analysis. I would say limited to fundamental ideas because they didn't describe things more. Oversimplified and too brief could also work, but I would lean more to the limited to fundamental ideas, basic understanding. Just here's the fundamentals. I'm not digging deeper. But I could be convinced otherwise on this one. That's probably not a well-written question. So I doubt you'll see something like that on your test. The conclusion was reasonable given the constraints of the experiment. Reasonable is given the restraints, help us out right here under the conditions. Okay, so they seem logical because of what was going on. So reasonable, logically accepted underneath the conditions. The approach was efficient, though it did not explore every possibility. Efficient. So it was, if something was efficient, it was okay. Quick, no. Effective with minimal waste. Lacking detail, easy to apply. I would lean toward this one. Okay, typically the approach was efficient, it worked, though it didn't explore every possibility. There wasn't extra stuff going on. If it said the solution was efficient, that would be a bad way, but then you could go into lacking detail or the result. But the approach, the actions were effective. The claim was bold, extending beyond what the data clearly supported. Bold, clearly justified, not if it extended beyond. Risking its level of confidence, probably. Easy to prove, not because it went beyond, because the data can't support it. Based on evidence, no. Risky is the best answer. All right, the response was careful, avoiding conclusions that could not be supported. So careful isn't I'm walking slowly across the woods. It's I'm being cautious because I don't want to say things that aren't true. The explanation was limited, but it still addressed the central question. So to me, incorrect is not correct. Difficult to understand, no, because it says it was this, but it still addressed the question. So it was narrow, but still important. And look at this next slide. We're done with word knowledge. I'm so proud of you. If you can get through the ASVAB AFQT, you can get through boot camp and you can get through anything. Keep believing in yourself, okay? We got this. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. The full course with another 700 questions and video answers is available at heydrtestprep.com for only $49 to get ready for the AFQT. Half of all proceeds support nonprofit initiatives with at least $10 of your purchase supporting troops and veterans. All right, bye guys. We got this.